What's going on, small space preppers? Hey, coming to you tonight. Back in the pickup. Not due that it's cold, but my wife, she's a third shifter, so she's sleeping right now. And then people back behind us is doing a bunch of last season mowing, weed eating crap, so it's just noisy back there. So anyway, man, what's everybody's thoughts on this Rittenhouse thing? I was listening to Glenn Beck, Sean Hannity, and that lady that's in between Glenn Beck and Sean Hannity today on the radio, because I could put my little earbud in and listen to it while I'm doing my job. Man, 500 National Guardmen's been called up to that town, because they're predicting civil unrest and all this, and then BLM they've been threatening, and everything else. We got a squirrel climbing up on my neighbor's fence here. He likes to run down the fence and go in the backyard, where I've been feeding sparrows and also feeding the squirrels. But anyway, I work in a big city, and even with that George Floyd thing and everything else, they had a few small riots. Nobody got hurt really. A few places got vandalized. They were talking it was going to be bigger than what it was, but it wasn't. But anyway, makes me think that, everything I've seen of it has been self-defense. He was trying to get away from them. They were trying to get his firearm. Speaking of squirrels, I don't know if you can see him. See? He likes to run along that fence. But anyway, they were trying to take his firearm. And that one guy admitted on the stand that, yeah, he drew his gun on Rittenhouse. Yes, Rittenhouse was acting in self-defense. And then the state's attorney, he kept on getting in trouble with the judge, asking stupid questions and everything else, I don't know. Is it going to be a crime to defend yourself anymore? Is it going to be a crime to protect you and your family at all costs? Kind of makes me wonder that's where they're trying to get at. They're already after our firearms, and I know that. And then today, Biden signed into that approval for all that money. How much is that really going to go to infrastructure? Give me a break. It's going to go pad their pockets, like every other dollar has. And you got Russia and China. And Biden was supposed to meet with China today over a Zoom meeting and everything, but I guarantee how that probably went. You ain't ever going to hear nothing about it. All this stuff makes me wonder if they ain't just trying to get our mind off of things, the inflation of everything is gone up. It's ridiculous. And it's going to keep going up. Now they're talking, the high price of gas for winter to heat your home and everything else. We keep our house in the wintertime set about 67 to 69 degrees, just to cut down on that gas bill. Because KG&E's electric, or KG&E's expensive here where I live, which that's our gas service. But still, it's ridiculous that we don't need it. How much oil do we have under our own ground that we don't need to go to OPEC? We don't need to go to the other places. Now he's wanting to shut down another pipeline. I'm cool with green energy, but don't hurt what we have going now. You're still going to need fossil fuels to warm your house. You're still going to need fossil fuels to run them generators, to charge them batteries. You're going to need it, because you're not going to put off enough wind and solar. Use some of these dams that you guys got. with these rivers and stuff, make that kind of power too. They just want to shut down all the fossil fuels and everything else. It just don't make sense. What are you going to do with the trucking industry to haul them solar panels and everything else? You make all them semis solar power or electric? Go coast to coast with a semi. See how far you get on that electric. I don't understand. Like I said, I'm just kind of curious how this old Rittenhouse is going to play out. Because it just seems like, it's tragedy after a tragedy, or it's this is happening and we're going to scoot this, along the backside. So, it's just interesting. The jurors are talking right now, we could get the verdict tonight or we could get it tomorrow, But everybody keep your head on your swivel. Watch your six. Just get what you can get when you can get it, because nothing's getting cheaper. It's fall where I'm at, so growing season stopped. And the town I live in, I can't have chickens or nothing. Maybe a rabbit or two. As long as they don't find out that what I'm using them for. It's stupid. All the rules, mandates, and everything else, But everybody just watch yourself. Keep your head on a swivel. Prepare when you can. Buy what you can. Maybe put off that, high dollar foo-foo Starbucks coffee. Get a coffee at a gas station like Casey's or something, Put that extra money that you would have put in that foo-foo coffee to your preps. Sacrifice a little bit to gain ahead. So, remember, keep prepping, keep stacking. Chas in order, get right with that creator. He's coming back, and he's the only one that's going to fix this mess. So, y'all, be safe. Anything else pops off, I'll let y'all know, or I'll come on, or vice versa. So y'all have a good night. See ya.